With our roof finished out here, we have one more thing we want to add, and that is a fireplace to the area here. Nick Neeson's been our go-to guy for gas fireplaces for a while. And so Nick, here, outside setting, anything different that we need to do this?
Yes, the fireplace has been tested for the outdoor environment. The manufacturer has specified how we have to install the fireplace. It's been wet bulb tested, meaning that it will accept some of the moisture content.
So what are we doing today?
Well, today what we're going to do is we're going to take it off the pallet and put a 45-degree elbow on. We're going to slide it in, and we're just basically roughing it in for the plumber and the electrician.
Okay, and this is going to vent straight out the back, right?
It's going straight out the back, right?
Okay, all right. So what's the first thing we need to do?
Well, first thing we need to do is get it off of the pallet.
Okay.
And get it slid in place.
Okay.
Take the pallet. The installation of a gas fireplace outside stays the same as if it were installed inside. The venting is, we use the same venting in the gas line, and the electrical stays the same. That's good. That's good. That's good. Right now we're going to take and put the 45-degree elbow in a length of pipe, so when we slide it in the hole, we don't have so much work to do to get behind the fireplace. Let's just see if we can get it in the hole. How close are you, Joe?
With it?
You have to come my way, or?
Yeah, a little bit. How's that?
Good. I don't know how I want to do this. Without losing my cap onto the floor. Right now we're going to take and plumb our fireplace, attach it to the wall with our standoffs, and set our vent pipe. I think we'll be okay. We'll do the bottom and then we'll throw the stick on it.
All right, so we got her all roughed in, and that's pretty much it for today, right?
That's it for today, Miriam. We have the venting all roughed in, the gas and the electric's ready to go.
Okay.
We just need to wait for them to finish the front of the fireplace, and then we'll come back, put our refractory brick and logs in, and our charcoal artisan front.
Excellent. Well, I can't wait. It's all the bells and whistles next time, right?
That's right.
All right. Well, the stone is done now, and Nick is back to finish up the fireplace. So, Nick, how do you get started to get a flame going here?
Well, right now I'm finishing up hooking up the Green Smart remote. Once I'm finished with that, we can set our interior fire backs, put in our burner and our glowing embers, and do some of the dressing up of the fireplace, and we'll be ready to go.
Now, the fire back, I know this is just one of a few options that you can choose from, right?
Yes, we've chose the handmade fire back for this. There are 5 different interior designs we can use, from herringbone to the straight brick.
Okay. And then the next thing after the fire back goes the burner. Now, this is a different looking burner than what we've usually seen.
Yep, this is the split flow ember fire burner. Gives us a lot nicer looking flame, as well as a nice glowing ember bed.
And with the burner, there's a few special features with this one now, right?
Yes, with the split flow ember fire burner, we can have a rear flame, front flame, or both flames, and still be able to modulate the flame up or down.
Okay, and talk a little bit more about the modulating as far as what that does for the room.
Well, with the modulating, we can control how much heat we put into the room or how much fire we have burning for the aesthetic value of the fire.
Okay, so you're not going to get hot spots and things like that?
Correct. You can control the room temperature much more evenly by adjusting the flame.
Okay. And now we're all set for our embers, right?
Now we're going to put the embers in. What they're going to do is give us the real glow appeal of a real fire.
Okay. And you like to put those right over the burners, or near the burners?
I like to put them near the burner ports, keep them thin so that the flame goes through and gives us that glowing wavy pattern of actual coals. It's basically the same thing as the tiles on the space shuttle, except for it's not compacted quite so tight.
And then the logs, right?
Yes, now we're ready for the logs.
This is the most realistic log I think I've ever seen. We have 7 different logs, right?
Correct.
Now, are these hand painted? How do they make these look so real?
Yes, the manufacturer actually makes these logs, and they are hand painted.
Very nice. So once the logs are in, we're all set for the glass, right?
Yes, we're putting the glass on now, and after this we're going to put our decorative fronts on, and then we'll be all set.
There are a couple different choices with the decorative front.
Yes, there's quite a few choices. Something from a little more contemporary on up to something rustic like we're using with the hand-hammered charcoal artisan fronts.
Nick, this is looking really good now that it's all set up. When people are looking for a fireplace for an outdoor setting like this, in a 3-season porch, anything specific they should look for?
Well, the manufacturer has the fireplace has been tested and passed to be in an outdoor setting. We have certain restrictions we have to follow, how far it is away from an open window and sources like that, so we don't get it wet.
Okay.
Other than that, those are the two main things.
Okay. This one has a pretty interesting remote, not your typical remote.
Yeah, the remote on this is the Green Smart remote. We have a lot of different functions that we can control right from the remote control. By turning the fireplace on and off, we can scroll through the different features we have, turning them on and off from the remote. Turning on and off our accent light. We can control our split flow burner, as well as how high and low we want the flame. The other nice thing is we have the two thermostat features. One is just the thermostat, the other is the Green Smart Stat, which controls the modulation of the flame, and a split flow burner design where we can turn the rear flame off, turn the flame down for a much lower burn, less temperature.
Now this has an interesting igniting system.
It does. The ignition system on this is with the Green Smart technology. The manufacturer has given us electronic ignition where we can just flip a switch to turn the pilot flame on or off. With that, we can save gas.
Okay.
So it's not burning all the time in the summer months. You just flip the switch, shuts the pilot off. In the fall, turn it back on again. Or you can use the Green Smart remote just to control all of the features.
Okay. And in the fall, when it does get cold, it's good to actually have the pilot on all the time, right?
It is. It helps keep the condensation out of the fireplace, keeps it nice and warm.
Well, this is the perfect choice for a setting like this, and on top of it, it looks really, really nice. So thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
Okay.